Hello, welcome to Kip McGrath Sheffield Central. Thought I'd give you a little tour. So there's two different ways you can access lessons at Kip McGrath. One is in the centre, so we're here on London Road in Sheffield, and the other is online. So if the students are in centre, they come and sit here, the teachers stand next to them, and we work through their own individual programmes together. If they're online, exactly the same thing, but they're talking to their teacher through their webcam, possibly from home, possibly from centre, however they'd like to work. The benefits of the at-home online lessons is that you haven't got to traipse into town and you don't have to think about the childcare for your other children while that student is having lessons. So they can go into their own space, have their lesson face-to-face with their teacher then feeds back to you at the end of the lesson, and it's just the same as being in the centre, but you don't have the hassle of coming inside. The benefits of being in centre is that it's a completely different space. They're away from any distractions from home. If you feel like it's a bit noisy at home, or if you feel like they're going to concentrate better here, and their teacher is standing with them rather than talking to them through the screen. So different things work for different children, whatever would work best for your student. So I'll give you a little tour. So desks, and students can choose to either write on paper, or we have interactive whiteboards so they can type straight onto the screens. There is not a spell checker on the interactive whiteboard, so they have to write their spellings accurately if they're going to do that. So they've got the options of the two different ways of doing things. If we've got a learning objective that we're trying to reach and that student is finding it difficult, we try to address that learning objective in lots of different ways. So say they're struggling with adding 10, for example. So we might do a little exercise on paper of adding 10 each time, 1 week, and then we might do a different exercise another week. Come over here with me. So the other way we might teach adding 10 is on a giant 100 square. So I like things big, and if I've got younger children, I like them to be physically moving. It's not so great sitting at a desk all the time for the whole hour. So one way we can do it is say, put your block on 4, and then we add 10, they might count along, or they might just jump down to 14. So we've got a giant number square, 100 square for that. We also have a giant number line that stretches all the way up the corridor. So we try and get younger children especially moving a lot more, or children who need to move to learn moving a lot more. The other example might be over here. So sometimes children find it tricky with their fine motor skills writing on paper instead of decimal writing, so we might give them a giant whiteboard to write on, and they can even lie down and write, and that can help the brain pathway develop quicker as well. So being on the floor is quite handy for little ones, and if you have a look over there on the floor, so this is our beatbox and our treasure map. So again, we can put games in that revolve around finding coordinates using the maps. We also have coordinate activities on paper and on the computer. So when it comes to coordinate work, we've got lots of different ways to teach that too. We like to reward our students. It's really important that they feel positively reinforced for the amount of effort they put in. They try really hard, and on average they make 3 times the progress they do in school. So it really accelerates their progress. To reward them for that, we have a reward system. So at the very bottom, when they first get a couple of 100 points, they get points for all the activities they complete. They get a choice in the look at it box, and then moving up, they move through their medals, and then they move their certificates and their badges. And then when they get really amazing, they move on to the trophies. And these get sent through to children whether they're online or whether they're in the centre. So lots of rewards, lots of recognition for amazing achievement or amazing effort. So if you'd like your child to have a little bit more support in their maths and their English or their science, either in centre or online, give us a call today. I'll put the number at the bottom there, or you can book an online assessment or an in-centre assessment online just by visiting the website. Any questions, just let us know. We look forward to seeing you soon.